the National Football League, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Chargers and the Bears on Monday Night Prime Time.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
To throw is Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Fields now to throw.
Dancing to his left. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
On first down, it's Fields.
Flush to his right. Man open is Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with first and goal.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Second and goal from inside the 5. They try again with Montgomery. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal.
And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown.
I can hear you.
David Montgomery, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics, and I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, you not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
6-0 our score after 1. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Here's Herbert. Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, it's Herbert. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, wide open. Complete. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jason Verrett. There he goes left side. 20, 10, and they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunk.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I want to get...
And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Touchdown! That's caught.
Darnell Mooney.
His 5th touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front.
Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now it's Patterson.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on 1st down, Herbert.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On is the Chargers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fielded at about the 28. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And out will come the offense as they take over.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense.
He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interception. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
He'll buy some time right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Fields
forced out to his left. He finds an opening past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's fourth.
They snap it to Fields.
They'll roll him out right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
On first down, Fields
rolling to his right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up. A final shot before the break. Fields
looking downfield for Godwin. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we reach half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now it's Patterson.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack.
Herbert. On Herbert, his third interception.
It's Desmond Trufant, and they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Now the point after try for Santos. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now it's Patterson.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Let's go, get inside. Let's go, let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Running on first down, Eckler. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. Herbert now. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Desmond Trufant. And the Bears are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
Hey, we got to seal. So we got man.
So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain.
He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give running right is Montgomery. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They've been trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Oh, big hole left side.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, I can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
Let's go.
I'll call it a convincing win here in this one, and we had some interesting plays throughout. Maybe one of the most interesting, ending the game on an onside kick. They actually recovered it, but it didn't really matter.
No, you're exactly right, and maybe they just wanted to work on something, right? Even though it wouldn't have affected the final score, you work on it, you get it, you feel good about that. But I remember I had a coach who said, I don't waste those onside kicks. You don't get many of them anyway. Let's not use it when we don't need to.
So for Chicago, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.